Collective, I heard while I was taking a shower, I know, TMI, I was hearing you're being torn from someone else's grips, you're slipping out of someone else's hand into someone else's arms. Whoa, collective. And a song came to me, it's called Lucky You by Nanko. That is a reggae song that I'll have pinned down below in the description box for you to listen to. But let me get into my intro. Wagwan, everyone. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. Again, happy Mother's Day, birthday to whoever season this is in Taurus collective. Or if it was in like early Aries season as well. Okay. If you are new, wagwan, and you also have subscribed to the vibes, thank you so much for being a part of the Rasta Gal family vibe tribe. My children are home collective, so I can't tune out completely the noise in the background, so bear with me. But that plays a significance, as in the noise, tuning it out, and family. So everything that occurs behind the scenes, before and after, I include in my message. Okay, I'm an intunitive reader, highly intunitive. So the message I give, I felt is led and guided to share with you, collective, to those ears that need to hear, eyes that need to see, and hearts that needs to feel. So yeah, tap in. Okay, if you'd like to know any more about my channel, what I'm about, check my bio in the description box. Okay, if you would like to receive a personal reading from me, that information is also down below. Okay, and I'll get back to you. All right, so again, the shower. I feel, collective, just by this picture here. Okay, this is a love message. Just bear with me. I'm channeling and my message may be all over the place. But trust me, it'll all connect, okay, in the end. And that's how I'm feeling right now. You could be feeling that you're all over the place, or the opposite energy is feeling all over the place. Who this message may pertain to or relate to. I don't know why I'm feeling a little out of breath. Let me calm down a little bit. Whoa. Grab your teas and drinks. I'm going to sip on my coffee. Someone likes to drink coffee or likes to be just immersed in the cafe scenes, or just someone likes to indulge in, just soothing drinks like that, collective. I had to take a deep breath. I don't know. Maybe the person that, again, this is a love message. Maybe the person you're connecting with will have to take a deep breath, step back. Once you finally meet each other, you bump into one another somewhere. Okay, it's going to be your lucky break, a lucky strike, a lucky win for you, collective, a lucky time. Everything's going to be in alignment, okay, with yourself and just with the universe, with your God, whoever you serve, for your highest good. It's just going to be a lucky time. And if you don't believe in luck, it will be a blessed time for you, collective. Okay. Yes. When I was saying showered, I feel like your ancestors and spirit guides is showering you, or you will be showered. If you're not feeling this energy now, this loving energy, you're not feeling blessed or lucky, you're not feeling showered, you have to really just cleanse, continue to pray, cleanse yourself, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, gentle and patient with yourself. You will have a lucky break, collective. Things will work out for your highest good. As long as you continue moving forward and putting one foot in front of the other, moving on with your life and yourself, breaking away, letting go of things that's not serving you. And it could be of substance of any kind. It could be of a habit of any kind. It could be of any kind of addiction of any kind. Anything. People, place, and thing. We let it go. Okay? As a collective. Habits, we let it go. Okay? Everything I'm saying is plain and significant in this channeling song and message I receive. Okay? I feel you're going to eventually meet, if you're looking for love. It's coming. It's knocking at your heart. It is coming towards you, collective. Especially, like I said, by you taking care of yourself, loving and nurturing yourself is the energy you're putting out to the universe of what you want to feel, how you want to be treated, what you want to receive. Okay? If you are at peace, and if you're not at peace at this time, continue working on it. But if you are at peace at this time, and you're not letting nothing or no one disturb it, on an energetic level, spiritual level, physical level, you're at peace. You're at one with yourself and with your spiritual family. I'm talking to you, collective. For those that haven't got there, you will get there. Okay? Continue to work on yourself, especially loving yourself. Okay? But this picture here, okay, you're showing yourself the love, and you're spiritually cleansing yourself as well as physically cleansing yourself with the shower and everything. The weather's been rainy in my area. On my side of my world, it's been rainy here and there. So spring showers brings May flowers. Okay, so May can be a significant month that we're in. You could be getting flowers on a physical realm from people you love, or people that that's in your circle, that's part of your tribe, or just you could be getting that spiritually from the spiritual realms. Okay, this is encouragement to stay hydrated, drinking water. Maybe you are infusing your drinks or water to your liking, so you can take more intake of the water to cleanse our body. That's encouragement for me as well. But yeah, collective, stay hydrated. I feel this connection is going to hydrate you because of the drought. And I'm not saying down there in paradise you've been dry. I'm saying just in your life, collective, the energetic battles you had to face, spiritual battles that you had to face. Sometimes that can tend to want to dull your spirit, your light, dim it, blow it out, shut it out. Sometimes that energy and just the things that we go through on an energetic and just on an intimate and internal level sometimes can make you feel dehydrated instead of hydrated spiritually. Okay? And in return, it makes you feel dehydrated on the physical realms. You're constantly drinking water and yet you're still feeling thirsty. The energetic battles that we face is constantly, or was constantly, at you because they were thirsty. I'm talking about of the dark energies, the projections, the evil eye, the wickedness people are doing behind the scenes. Doing this all due to them being thirsty. all due to them being dehydrated spiritually. So they wanted you to feel that way, especially when it came down to love. They lacked self-love. They're probably still lacking. So they're dehydrated. On another note, collective, I feel that you are working on replenishing your tank, replenishing your spirit and soul, replenishing your mind, your body. Okay? You're replenishing your whole aura and energy on a spiritual note, or you're working on that. In return, you're self-loving yourself, or you're working on that. It is bringing in refreshing new energy. It is bringing in a refreshing new sweet spirit to surround you, or you're asking for a sweet fragrance and spirits to surround you for your highest good. You could be seeing doves. If you're not seeing them on a physical plane, on the realms here, on these streets, you're seeing them through pictures. They could be like an omen to you, or you're seeing them spiritually. This dove here is showing grace, is showing new life, is showing an olive branch, is showing just new beginnings. That's going to occur in someone's life, someone in my collective. You see the olive branch there above the couple? Someone is wanting, or you will be receiving, an olive branch, okay, of just newness in all areas of your life. The picture you're seeing here of the fireplace, the energy that you're feeling or will be feeling, collective, is going to be full of passion, creativity. I don't know if you can hear the planes in the background, but yeah, you're going to be taking off energetically, if not physically yet, energetically, on a new alignment, on a new plane, on a new frequency. You're going to be elevating, okay, in all areas of your life. This fireplace is not only representing passion that's going to be brought your way, that is for your highest good, also the passion of people, energies, and projections. You see the moon there, of people doing things on the moon cycles that they were passionate about doing. It's burning away. You see in the corner there, and I got this picture from off a tarot deck. I was watching another tarot reader that used it, so I was like, my gosh, this spoke to me. So I took a picture. So I didn't get this download right away till last night, but the song I've been hearing for a while, so this was perfect to use for this message. But as in this love message I'm getting, this was the perfect picture for my collective, for y'all to see, to get a vision of what I'm talking about, okay? The contract is being shattered, it's being burnt, collective. Whoever, whatever it was, or whoever they are, forces, the matrix, whatever. All right, collective, I had to pause this. You heard the knocking. So yes, just opportunities will be coming. It'll be knocking at your energy, knocking at your door, okay, for your highest good. You know, once our minds is focused on just what we desire, what sets our hearts on fire for our highest good, as in bringing in more creativity, more compassion, and passion for ourselves, okay, to receive that back in return with good intentions. You heard that knocking. I feel that's the higher realms that will be knocking to get our attention. If our attention's been redirected somewhere else, distracted by others and distracted by just the lower realms, the lower frequencies. I feel like the universe will be coming in to redirect our thinking, redirect our mindsets, redirect our heart space, redirect our connection, getting back in tune with ourselves and with the higher realms, tapping in more. All this distraction I've mentioned before of what's being projected and done is the main goal is to get you off your passion projects, your creativity, just of your childlike energy, tapping in and healing that. That is all distraction to derail our attention on what's more important. And what is more important? Ourselves, collective. My gosh, as in, because that knocking was also a distraction of, it could be of, again, the lower frequencies, the dark forces that wants to come in. I don't know if you've experienced this, collective. I have so many times. Ever since I got tapped into my spiritual journey, I don't know if you felt this or experienced this, but when the ancestors is cloaking your energy and protecting you, especially when you're resting and sleeping, you're dreaming, okay, you're in that vulnerable energy, space and time, you will hear a knocking at your soul. It's so different than knocking at the door. It's more, it comes with an echo when someone or a dark energy or forces are trying to come inside and they're knocking. They're not knocking gently, they're banging on the door. And it leaves an echo. I actually seen that name of a street. So echo chambers is ringing a bell. Someone is going through echoes, maybe hearing echoes on a spiritual note or level. These entities, projections, evil eye, just whatever you've been facing and going through, the spiritual warfare is no joke. But they're knocking to get in. They're thirsty. They're knocking, monitoring. You could be going through or feeling monitoring energies. It could be of high, just of high frequency of monitoring, watching you, or it could be of low frequency. Forces watching you. Okay. It's a yin and yang. It's a balance that will be occurring in your life, collective. Things will be wiped out. Your slate will be wiped clean. You'll be washed white as snow. Snow White can be significant. Disney could be significant. Maybe you liked watching Disney channels and films when you were younger, and possibly now as an adult. You're tapping into your kid-like energy again. Maybe you're getting like, I don't know about you, I've been feeling this way. I've been just feeling very delightful, like my soul delights when I remember or reminisce on things I used to enjoy as a child, things I used to enjoy doing, or things I enjoy indulging in as in eating or treating myself to. Maybe you've heard a tune or a movie or a show that reminded you of your childhood. I know I have recently. Things I've been doing lately reminded me of my childhood, and it brought me delight. I'm talking about good things, collective, that made your soul, just feel good, feel warm, tingly as a child. That just made you feel happy, collective, as a child. I feel you're tapping more into that happiness delightful energy, or you would like to. The warm feeling of comfort or excitement or joy as a child. I feel you're tapping more into that. Slowly, collective. Especially if you're healing from childhood wounds, traumas. Okay. Birds can be significant. Again, you could be seeing doves. You could be seeing all kinds of birds. Birds are a spiritual omen. It depends on what kind of bird you're seeing. Okay? But it's a spiritual omen, period. And I feel like the universe is giving grace, or you're calling or praying on grace and mercy. Okay? Forgiveness. I feel like the universe or your spiritual realms is asking you to do so if you haven't already. Someone's getting an olive branch. Okay. Take this message if it applies. If it doesn't, still let it resonate to heal you. But contracts, let me get back into that picture here. The contracts, you possibly are praying for those to be burnt, your name to be burnt, wiped slate, wiped clean off of energetic, spiritual, and physical contracts that people are trying to bind you, that people are still trying to have you sign, have you nip your finger and sign with your blood on a dotted line, trying to hook a crook, trying to really hook you. Captain Peter Pan could be significant. Pirates could be significant. These pirate energies. I heard Peter Pan was it's an entity. It's an entity of an energy of a demonic spirit that don't want to grow up. You saw in that Peter Pan movie how the soul separated from the body. Someone is trying to, or the entities, or just the forces below, the low frequencies, are trying to trap your soul, separate your soul from your body. And your spiritual realms of the highest of the white light is saying, no, no, no. This person deserves for their souls to be stitched back into their body. Their soul remains with their spirit, their body. You can't have this person's soul, not this one. Collective is what's happening, the battles that are going on spiritually, the battles that we're facing spiritually. It's all due to your soul. Confirmation. And the universe, the spiritual realm that is of the highest of the white light, fighting against the dark forces due to your soul. People want to hurt you to your core and to your soul by keeping love from you, making you want to lack love within yourself, taking care of yourself, make you feel like you're not loved, you don't deserve love, making you feel like you will never find love. Those are the dark frequency and forces and entities. If you're picturing like the devil on one side, the angel on the other, those are the battles that we're facing. And we have to, collective as a whole, know that we are loved. We are loved. And we deserve love. You deserve love. You are love, collective. Maybe people told you wasn't made from love. How you was conceived, how you was brought to this world wasn't of love. Collective, you are of love. Okay? And if you felt you wasn't or was told you wasn't, you can change that around. by giving yourself that love. We are all creatures of habit, of love. Love is the highest frequency. When we can give that to ourselves, man, you vibrate at just a higher frequency and level. Your ears could have been going off lately, of the right or of the left. Energy is really trying to tap in, really trying to mind, manipulate, project, monitor, be nosy. Trying to blind your third eye, trying to keep you sleep. Sleep and beauty could be significant. But you know, a prince came to wake her. Prince came to kiss her back to life. That prince can represent an angel. That prince can represent your guardian angel. That prince can represent the universe, aka God. That prince can represent Mother Nature, replenishing and refreshing our mind, body, spirit, and soul. That high frequency being replenished and restored back into your energy could represent that prince. The self-love could represent that prince. You know, also in Snow White, the mirror, someone could be doing mirror magic. And they're going to be trapped in that mirror and banished for all eternity. Someone could have been trying to do beauty magic on your energy, on your aura, mentally, physically, emotionally. Banish that energy. They're going to be banished, broken. These are energies, again, that are threatened by the self-love. If you're doing this already, giving yourself that love, no matter how you look, how you feel, you're giving yourself that love. You're getting up, making moves, one step in front of the other. You're getting up, taking care of yourself. This dark energy and entity don't want you taking care of yourself. Don't even want you brushing your teeth. Don't even want you to wake up and say or utter any type of praise, any type of singing, any type of joy that they want you to feel or bring into your life. That type of force and entity just want to really close you in. Don't let it, collective. Don't let it. Get the rest that you need, yes. Then you get up and go for a walk. Enjoy the sunshine. My gosh, collective. People that are doing things during these cycles. Contracts that's been done in an energetic realm. Someone trying to marry you in an energetic realm. I have dreams of that plenty of times. Someone trying to marry me. Someone trying to get me into an occult. Someone trying to contract me. You literally will have people on the physical realm. You have to really listen to what they say. Whether it's a connection that's platonic or a connection that it's involving a physical connection. You really have to pay attention to what people are saying to you. When they're frustrated, when they're mad, when they're happy, when they're excited, when they're expressing themselves, they're learning you, you're learning them. Pay attention to what they say, because the red flags that we ignore comes back. You could be receiving red flags from a connection you're in at this time or that you will come encounters with. Pay attention to what people say and what they do. As in, The contracts, it's being burnt. You see the fire burning these contracts spiritually and physically. So you could be going through a divorce. You could be going through separation with someone if it's a platonic or a loving connection. So you thought. It is being burnt. It is being dismissed. It's a delinquent contract. I don't know if I'm using the right word, but that's what I heard. Okay. A brand new contract is being created. A brand new. Lucky you. How blessed you are, collective. My gosh, this contract that you're coming encounters with is going to be a loving contract. You see this picture here of the couple being intimate, beautiful, warming connection you will be coming encounters with. Trustful, committed, loyal, faithful connection you will be coming encounters with. You see how the male is so immersed and submerged into the female. This person likes to be cuddled, or you also like to be cuddled. The connection is going to be really close, tight. The connection is going to be a bond. You see the chains there, collective, at the wrist and also at the ankle. Now, this chains, this is a spiritual connection that you will be coming encounters with, and you will be pretty much spiritually aligned. This is, the chains here is not just showing, you may think of it as being, okay, I'm captured, I'm a prisoner, I'm stuck, this is going to be of stagnancy. That's what that dark lower force and energy wants you to think and feel and speak. But if you're looking at it from a higher perspective, this is a spiritual contract that is going to be yours only. It's going to be loving. It's going to be full of passion. It's going to be, you see the catch there of the opposite color. This connection could be with someone that's of another race, of another ethnic background. Okay. Just two different, energies and people coming in contact or encounters. Okay, you could be getting encounters from the higher realms, from the higher beings. Okay, y'all call them aliens, but I call them higher beings. You could be coming in contact or have, I don't know if you have had encounters, but that may occur, collective. This connection that is coming for you, coming towards you, if you're not already in it, is going to be of higher love, is what I'm trying to say to you. You're getting that olive branch. Okay. It's going to be pure. You see the dove there, white as snow, pure. It's going to be full of passion and love. You see roses there on the side I added. On the side of the roses is showing wings. It's just cut off. I just added a few other pictures to express my emotions and how I feel of this connection I'm feeling. But it's going to be from the higher realms. Okay. This person possibly may have you stuttering, because I'm stuttering a little bit right now. I don't know if they have a speech impediment. I'm not wishing that on nobody, but someone could have a little speech impediment. Okay. Power couple. You see the word at the bottom of the card to your left? Power. That power is not going to be full of ego and of lust and of selfishness. That power is going to be full of love, of humility, of humbleness, of humanity, of compassion, of sovereignty. My gosh, collective. This person you're coming encounters with, either you or them, but both should be, again, in alignment. Is showing a north node symbol off to the right. So this is going to occur when you both are in your north node element, north node frequency, north node energy, north node life, collective. This is new life. This person could be knowledgeable, could be very intelligent. That also could pertain to you. It's showing a library shelf of books. This picture looks very comforting, very comfortable, very welcoming and warming. That is the energy you're going to be giving each other. You're going to be inviting in of love. No moon magic, no fire magic, no projections, no wickedness of any kind, black magic of any kind, entity of any kind, evil eye of any kind is going to separate you two, because you are spiritually united. You are spiritually one. You are spiritually aligned. It is divinely guided, spiritually, collective. This person is going to have, my gosh, they're going to be equally yoked with their higher self. And so will you. Maybe y'all haven't got to that point yet individually, but it's being worked on. You're being worked on. If you haven't got there, they'll be in spiritual alignment and guided towards you, and you will be in a spiritual alignment and guided towards them. Your hearts will be one. This would be the one, collective. I kept hearing the one from a previous message. And remember, I said from a previous message, I was going to leave those two songs. From the Michael Jackson to Earth, Wind, and Fire. This could be, the song's called We Are One. This could be the elements that are in their chart as well as your chart. This could be pertaining to the zodiac signs of the earth, wind, and fire. Zodiacs. Fire sign, earth sign, and an air sign. Possibly water sign. My gosh, collective. My gosh. The chains, spiritually, that is not for your highest good. It's broken. It will be broken off your wrists, off your ankles. That is of the dark forces. Someone that was spiritually trying to bind themselves to you, constantly trying. It is being burnt. It is being broken. That contract is broken. It's done. It's a done deal. Collective, have you ever experienced burning at your wrists? And it was of a spiritual type of feeling. I have. Someone was trying to bind themselves in the past, and it possibly was a contract that I willingly or unknowingly got involved in. A lesson I had to learn. The burning at the wrist, wondering what this feeling was, where it was coming from. It was a spiritual contract. Unknowingly. Okay. Involuntarily. That I got myself into. And I had to get out. That's why I had, again, that vision of the dreams that I've had in my past. And I'll talk about that a little bit more in regards to me jumping onto this spiritual realm and jumping on this spiritual journey even more harder than what I was before. I'll talk about that more. This could be a twin flame connection. And if you don't believe in it, this is a divinely guided, high-ranking, divinely given, divine soulmate coming towards you. The chains that you felt or maybe heard on a spiritual note, or the burning of your wrists, you felt that you felt like someone just clipped around your wrist. That wasn't for you. It's being broken. The contracts are being broken. Energetically, spiritually, possibly physically. Someone was trying to get you caught up, set you up on a physical note, to be sent away, to be chained and bind. The higher realms is saying, not this one. Maybe the opposing energies that are trying to, the opposing occults that's trying to, the opposing communities that are trying to, the opposing forces of ex-family, friend, lovers, people, place, and things that are trying to, not this one. They're going to be spiritually and energetically and physically caught up. Not you, collective. So this picture again of showing the contracts, a new one is being given or will be given to you. You will be receiving this new olive branch in your life. How and when, I don't know. It's up to the universe, aka Ra, or God himself, to decide. It's up to him giving the rights, permission for your ancestors and guardian angels, archangels, to assist you and to decide when to give that to you. You could be saying 444, you could be saying 404. You are protected, collective. You are loved and you're deserving of love, and you are protected. Remember that. Lucky you. You got out just in time from a contract that was trying to bind themselves to you. Lucky you. Chains have been cut. Contracts have been burnt. Energetically, spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. Lucky you. 36, someone could be of that age. Someone could be of the age of 40 and up. Someone could be of the age of 44. 36 turns into the number 9. Endings is occurring. Has occurred. 88 breaks down with 44. Realize the repetitive cycles. Realize it. And let's not repeat it. But also, blessings is coming. Abundance is coming in many forms in your life, collective. If you've seen 88. Or 888. If your hand's been itching, blessings are coming. You could be experiencing the left or the right. And my throat scratched a little bit. Let me go ahead and drink some of my coffee again. They don't want you to receive the blessings and abundance of many forms, and however many ways you will receive it. Those forces and entities and matrix that the people are in, to projections that people are sending, being used by the dark forces. They don't want you to receive this love. And I rebuke that in Jesus' name. They don't want you to receive or to see it, to feel it. But you already have been 5, 10 steps ahead of your enemies, of these forces, entities, whatever entity that possibly has been following you all your life, that's been in your bloodline, in generations. You are 10 steps ahead, 5 steps, 7 steps, 8 steps ahead. If you are loving yourself, pouring back into yourself. The last message I left, if you haven't received the love that you wanted to receive from who you wanted to receive, whether it's from family, lover, business, or friend, do that right now to yourself. Pour that into yourself, for yourself. Don't wait on nobody to do so. Do it your damn self. It feels so good, and you vibe on a higher frequency when you continue to love yourself. My gosh. Lucky you. This picture here is showing them both dressed in black. Black also represents protection. You know, you dress in black to repel negative force and energies. Really depends on your intentions. But black reflects back. It also can take in. But it depends on, again, the intentions. Black is powerful. You see the word power at the end of the left-hand side of the card. You are going to be a powerful couple, powerful connection that is going to occur. This could pertain to the same sex or the opposite. Okay? Also, collective. Be careful, and that's pertaining to all of us as a whole. Be careful just who we're connecting with. You never know if you're connecting with a demonic energy or an angelic energy. We have to be careful. We have to pray and ask for discernment all the time. Use our intuition all the time. Ask the universe to open up our eyes, our third eye, all the time, aka God. Ask Him. Whoever you serve for your highest good. Trust me, energies want to keep you asleep. Energies want to keep you blind. People want to keep you sleeping blind. This matrix overall. They want to touch and rub your third eye for you to stay asleep, for you to stay unawake. My gosh, collective. You possibly, this picture can also represent you connecting with someone, again, that just wasn't equally yoked with you. And the chains are being broken. This picture can also represent you being equally yoked with your other half. And it's spiritually a connection, highly divided. Nothing will divide, but highly divine connection. I rebuke the energies that's trying to come in. This is going to be a highly spiritual connection that nothing and no one can divide. Whether it's energetically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, no matter what people are trying to do, it is going to come together. No matter how long it takes. Excuse me. That was a spiritual burp. It is coming together. So again, my title you see there, you're being torn from the demonic energies, okay, grips and showered into someone else's arms, collective. Literally, I was in a shower when I channeled these words, this message. It is going to change your whole, pretty much, DNA for both of you. Your mind, body, spirit, and soul. The song that I heard. Oh, as in when I mentioned the archangels, before I get into the song, I've mentioned movies, and definitely Archangel Michael is in this whole scenario. When things this strong, this powerful is coming together, and just the battles spiritually that we had to face as in warfare, and just physically experience, or we have gone through, hopefully have overcame, and things that are still trying to be a temptress to us, or just a distraction to us, to steer us off our path. Archangel Michael's always in the picture. He's always on deck. Archangel Michael can be significant to someone. You could be praying to him, or he's there by your side, collective. For sure. I have another message I will be delivering soon. Maybe right after this. Depends on how I feel, and just, just like I said, led that I am to deliver another message within the same day. We'll see. But there's a battle that's going on between two energies. It always is. It never have changed. History's never changed. Good and bad, dark and light, always battling amongst each other. When we're working on balancing the energy, you could be working on shadow, healing your dark energy. You could be healing that, internally healing that, working on your shadow work. Either you or the other person. My gosh, but Archangel Michael is definitely playing as an archangel in this scenario. This picture could also represent you being tempted by a demonic energy, a demonic man, or a demonic woman, incubus and succubus energy. That also could represent that, without the olive branch picture in it, and the dove, and the roses. It's just showing of the moon. This could have been moon magic. How you can tell it's moon magic is when you connect with somebody, again, that is not equally yoked with you, and everything stop. If things were going good in your life, things just all of a sudden fall off. Things stop. It's like a slant halt. And you're putting more of your energy, time, emotion, mental energy, your physical body and being on that demonic energy. They want to take all your attention, all your trust, all your love for themselves and manipulate it like a what is it? Like a Rubik's cube, where you're always trying to figure out the puzzle and put those colors in its right place. It be all equal in one. But that, whatever cube I'm trying to say the name for, I can't think of it now, but I could picture it. You're constantly always moving to make it fit, and it never fits. The colors never connect. The squares never connect. That person energy could have been off of alignment, of course. You felt like they had some type of just entity on them, which they did. A cloud was over them, which they had. Some type of just forces along with them, which they were full of. Okay, you can feel. If you are that in tune, collective, if you are that sensitive, if you are that psychic. This may not pertain to everybody. Everybody can't feel on that type of feeling or frequency. Some people are numb, collective. I was once there at that point. But when your eyes are open and when you can feel, when you can hear, when you can see, when you can taste, on a spiritual note, you're never going to be the same. Never. And I feel like at this point, I don't know if you're feeling this way, I can't speak for everybody, but if you are, you don't have time for the extraness. You don't have time for no one's bullshit. You don't have time for the way they're acting and treating and just behaving, the excuses they come up with, the manipulation that they come up with, the confusion and chaos they come up with, they want you to be involved in. I feel like your energy is wanting to repel, or it is repelling from those type of forces, people, places, and things. This picture could also show that you have in the past, or maybe of the present, connected with a vamp or a warlock. Or a witch. Again, I mentioned succubus and incubus energies. My gosh, collective. When you know, you know. When you feel, you feel. When you see, you can see. And again, those chains are being cut. The ones of those energies I mentioned and entities, they was trying to bind you, mind fuck you, literally, physically as well, collective. My gosh, sex demons can be significant in this message. Again, moon magic or spells, sex spells, love spells could be significant in this message. When you connect with the wrong person, I'm telling you, collective, on a spiritual note, again, things stop, things change. And not just in your life, on a physical level, as in like resources. I'm talking about on how you feel about yourself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. That is not a good sign, and that's not a good omen. That is not a good thing. Omens could be significant. I meant to say omen. Someone could like almonds. I don't know if someone's using animals as a sacrifice to do whatever they're doing, wickedness amongst you, collective, but cats is in this picture that's standing out to me. Again, the moon and a fire standing out to me, as well as birds. Someone could be using those type of items, those type of resources to do whatever they're doing. And they're going to reap havoc and judgment in their life. I call judgment on those energies and entities and people. Bunnies are significant. Someone could have that in their, as their Chinese zodiac sign. Bunnies, birds, cats. I heard another song, but I'll save that for another video regarding bunnies. Those could be also animals that you have in a spiritual realm, that is your spirit animal, or that you have as a pet on a physical realms, collective, or you could have seen those animals in your dreams that your ancestors is trying to connect with you or connect through you to. My gosh, collective. Setmik can be significant. Mayat could be significant. Beset could be significant. Ancient realms and ancestors could be significant to you, collective. That is fighting for you, protecting you. The whole family, spiritual wise, is protecting you, collective, against wickedness of all kinds. Lucky you. The song that I heard, let's get into that. Again, it's by Neko, N-A-N-K-O. Someone's name could start with N. Someone's name could start with an L or a U. Someone's name could start with an M. Someone's name could start with an E or a D, F, or a B, or a V. Or a C. Someone's name could start with S. They're pointing out to me in my notes here. You are being torn from someone's grips and showered into someone else's hands. The Nako song is called Lucky You. He said here, I'm about to just go over the chorus. He says, lucky you, you got a woman to go home to. I got to find myself a woman, what I wouldn't do mine. So I'll go ahead and, again, have that song down below. But he says in the chorus, you got a wife and lovely kids. You must be happy. So someone's going to be watching your connection and possibly feeling that way. This could be of the X energies, male or female, family, lover, business, or friends. That's going to be watching this connection and be saying this, feeling this way. You got a wife and lovely kids to go home to. You must be happy. Yes, you're going to be happy, collective. And what they wouldn't do, I'm telling you, they're possibly now doing everything under the sun, doing things under the moon, but the moon still also shines. Confirmation, the moon still shines on the darkness. So what are they doing in the dark comes the light. Nothing new under the sun. Nothing. They're going to find out. If I'm not exposing already, telling it like it is, if I'm not revealing, and all I'm doing is exposing in love, and that's of the truth. If I'm not doing that already, it's being done by the higher realms. The higher sources, and me feeling guided and led to share this with you, is being used through me to tell you. I'm explaining and telling you from experience. I wouldn't be sharing this message if I just want to have experienced certain things I've done, or certain things I have gone through, things I have experienced. This could be happening now in the present time or maybe future. If you're not already in a connection that is going to be powerful, this is how people think. We can't control how people react and think and what they say. They're going to say whatever they want. It is not new under the sun. Whether you're going through good times or bad times. These people are looking, or forces or entities are looking on the outside in. They don't know what you're going through. Although you're going to be blessed with this equal, loving, highly divine, because it tried to make me say the other word, highly divine connection. I'm sure you will go through disagreements, ups and downs, but you're going to be working it out. Respectfully, civilized wise, for your highest good. They're looking at just the outside looking in. They're looking at what they see on the outside. They don't know how hard you have to work at things to keep it. They don't know how hard you had to work on yourself to receive anything. They don't know the sacrifices you had to make for yourself to receive anything. Again, they don't know the sacrifices you had to let go of, the sacrifices that you went through to receive, how hard you had to work at things to keep things. My gosh. These people, again, energies or entities, whatever, whoever, that's going to be watching this connection, or watching you connect to yourself on a higher sense, on a higher love, on a higher level. This could be you. This picture here could be just of you connecting with your other energy, the yin and yang. You getting in connection with yourself, and it's going to be of equal connection, an equal give and take with yourself. This is what this picture can represent as well. Balancing yourself, not specifically with someone else. You falling in love with yourself, respecting and balancing and putting boundaries up towards the other half of you, setting boundaries, setting higher standards, not settling for less, settling for what you deserve, what you love, what you desire, what you're passionate about. People are going to be looking at this connection, again, once you come into encounters with the right person, with the right vibes of tribe of people. It doesn't specifically have to be one person. It can be of a group of people, a family you create. These past energies, entities, and people, possibly of the present, they're going to be feeling like they're going to be made fun of. It's going to be funny to them. They don't like to feel or be made fun of. That's of the ego and of the pride, is what they're full of. The thirstiness that they're full of. Because they're seeing someone or seeing yourself giving love to yourself. You having an equal give and take as in financial gains. It's going to be sweet to you. You're going to be full of sweet energy. You're going to be surrounded with sweet energy. The chorus is literally saying here that lucky you got money and honey and kids. Someone that you can go home to greeting you with hugs and kisses and laughs, dinner on the table, cable, oh, you are stable, carrying more kids, or a bun in the oven. You full of joy. My gosh, that bun in the oven could represent just you individually, full of creativity. You're birthing, creating new things. But as in this chorus and a song and this message, someone is going to be seeing that also on the physical realms. You are the one that got away from many of people, from the occult, from groups, from covens, from generational curses, from, my gosh, people, places, and things that were trying to bind you. You have gotten away. You're going to be surrounded with sweet energy and a sweet spirit. Sweet things. You're going to be greeted with flowers. Giving it more to yourself as well as being greeted. Given flowers from your vibe tribe, from people that you love, that loves you back, from your significant other. Not from rude people. You heard in the background someone saying, that's so rude. Yeah. You're going to receive your milk and honey. Collective. My gosh. As in for the other energies, entities, and people, again, of the past or of the present. It says in the song, he said that, as in for me, I am unable, disabled, I am like a fable. These energies and people, places, and things, they're unable, disabled, and like a fable, they probably was disabled, from family, friends, foes, hoes, from outside negative influences. They were all enabling this person that's feeling this way, whoever this message may pertain to, as in the opposite energy, posing energies that's feeling this way towards your happiness, towards your love life, towards your present or future endeavors, towards how much you are joyful and happy and just love your damn self. These are energies that are being enabled by the matrix. These are energies that are being enabled by, again, negative, toxic, outside ass influences. From distractions. And they're going to be made fun of as you continue moving forward in your light, in your love, in your own skin, in your own frequency and energy. These past or of the present energies, people, place, and things is going to be made funny. Or fun of. My gosh. The song's deep. Again, I'll have it in the description box below. Oh my gosh. If this message encourage you, open up your eyes, awaken your soul, spirit, mind, body, awaken your consciousness and awareness. If you felt my energy, if you felt this message, if you can relate to it, give me thumbs up, collective. All right? Like and subscribe and share this message to those that need to hear, feel, to see, and can relate. Stay tuned for more messages coming soon. If you would like a personal reading, check that information down below. Again, if you would like to support my channel, as in donations, that information is also down below. Okay, and if you would like to become a Rasta Gal Vibe tribe, yes, subscribe to the vibes. We would love to have you as part of the family. Come on, join the train, jump on this ride, okay, of self-love, of healing. Come enjoy the vibes. We would love to have you. Thank you so much for listening, taking time out of your day or night to view this message. Again, give me some likes and continue growing with me. Thank you for letting me be a part of your growth as well on my channel. Stay tuned for more. Till next time, this is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Lucky you. Take care.